So I'm an American Muslim. I was born and raised in Champaign, Illinois, that's south of Chicago. These days you hear a lot about Muslims being terrorists, Muslims being associated with terrorism, and Islam, the religion itself, being associated with terrorism. Kind of here actually to talk about how they're not associated at all and how terrorism is not linked to Islam and how Islam does not represent terrorism in any way, shape, or form. So I think before we can get into a religious talk, we all need to talk about being humans first. And that's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, we are all humans. I practice the same culture and the same daily ins and outs as everyone else. I get up and I brush my teeth, put on my clothes, I go to work, I watch football, I try to help out my community as much as possible. I hang out with friends. I'm an average person. Islam is not meant for war or violence. Islam is meant as a religion of peace. Islam itself, the word is an Arabic word that originates from salam, which means peace. Religion is an easily manipulated topic. Unfortunately, there are Muslims who take things out of context and read the book and interpret it in a wrong way. We would call those radical Muslims. A couple common misconceptions are inequality between men and women. In chapter 4, verse 32 of the Quran, it says, men are allotted what they earn and women are allotted what they earn. For instance, my sisters both have educations, but they're both more educated than I am. They're both more financially responsible than I am. They're smarter than I am, they're funnier than I am, and they're better looking than I am, honestly. My parents give me crap about it all the time, but they're great women. They're strong women, they're independent women. I think Islam has given them the fundamentals and the strength to do that. But not only Islam, American values have given them the strength to do that. In chapter 2, verse 256 of the Quran, it says, there shall be no compulsion in the acceptance of the religion. Muslims are forbidden to force their religion or to force any of their views or laws on anyone else. There's no compulsion in Islam. You cannot force your Islamic beliefs or values or morals upon anyone else. As a Muslim, I share my own beliefs, and in the Quran it says he has his religion and I have my religion. So I respect everyone and I respect their religion, and so when I talk to somebody and when I deal with somebody, I deal with them on a human level. I respect them. I give them the respect that they deserve. I give everyone respect and kindness and compassion. And it's unfair to generalize an entire group of people based on the actions of a few. Not too long ago, actually, somebody asked me, their friends, they work with me, and their friends asked them if they are afraid to come to work with me because I'm a Muslim. And if they're afraid that if I'm gonna lash out because I'm a Muslim. And I asked them, why did they say that? And she said, because they know you're a Muslim. And I said, okay, but what's the basis of that? And they said, because they told her in the Quran, it says, we have to kill everyone who's not a Muslim. And I asked her, okay, well, where does it say that in the Quran? Can you text them right now and ask them to give you the reference, to give you the chapter and the verse, and I can look it up and read it right now? And she said somebody told them that. And I said, see, that's the problem. That is the common problem. One of the biggest misconceptions about Islam is that being an American and being a Muslim don't coexist. To me, that is very inaccurate and very false. I am a Muslim. I am an American airman. I am honored to be both. The principles of my faith and the Air Force core values, integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do, they intertwine and they complement each other. And I use them to build off of each other, and I strengthen myself with both my Air Force core values and my American values and my Muslim principles and traditions as well. As a Muslim American, I will continue to defend and serve my country. As an American, I'm proud to be a Muslim, and as a Muslim, I am proud to be an American.